Hey everyone, it's Terry here, Terry Till, and in today's video I want to talk about why do most people lose money in internet marketing or affiliate marketing. Anybody who's new to coming online and looking to do a business, internet marketing, affiliate marketing, any business come to that, I think they have to have the right expectations when they start a business, and I think a lot of the problems start because they've got the wrong expectations of what is going to happen and how much work it actually is going to take to start up a business and to make it successful. I think the general opinion is from a lot of people when they start online is it's some sort of golden box the laptop onto your internet, and that doing a business is going to be just a matter of pushing a few buttons and all of a sudden you've got an instant income and an instant business going. And to be quite honest, it couldn't be farther from the truth, because to be quite honest, a business on the internet is exactly the same as a business offline, and it's going to involve a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of work, some money, not necessarily a lot of money, but some money. And a lot of people think they can do everything for nothing with zero input of money, and that's just, I wouldn't say it's impossible, but it's going to take you so long to be able to do everything if you just are not willing to spend any money at all, that it's going to hold you back. And as I say, nothing's impossible. It is possible to do it without any money, but it's so much easier if you've got a budget, you know, a sum of money that you can put behind you to get into a program. Perhaps you might have to pay a monthly fee, or you might have to have autoresponders that's going to cost you, even if it's only $15 or something a month, you still got to have some money. And you're not necessarily going to be making any money, probably, who knows, unless you're lucky. You might not make any money for the first few months, might be 6 months, could be 12 months, because you've got to expect these things. This is where people go wrong. They think, oh, I'm going to start a business, I'm not going to spend any money, and I'm going to be making a fortune within a few hours. It's just not going to work. It doesn't work that way. I mean, unless you've got something absolutely fantastic that you're a one-off genius, you're going to accept that it's going to take time. And as I've said in many a video, a very minimum of 3 to 6 months. That's the absolute minimum I would allow. If you're any quicker, fantastic, great. But I would allow at least 3 to 6 months. And being realistic, 6 to 12 months, let's be honest, give yourself a chance. So you're going to need some money to tide you over for those months. And you might be in a program where you have to pay every month, so you've got to pay that out your pocket. You might need autoresponders to send out emails, etc., in an automated fashion. So you've got probably an expense there. You might have to set up blogs and things where you might have to have hosting, so you've got some sort of fees going out there. Be it only a few dollars. I mean, you can get hosting for $5 to $10 a month, you know, nothing really, but you've still got to pay out the money. And usually the deals where the $5 to $10, it's paid 12 months in advance, so you've got to pay the 12 months up front to get those low costs. So you have to allow for things like that. So one way or another, you're going to have to need some money. So that's a budget. That's some capital, some money to keep you afloat and going until you make some money. And as I say, you want to allow yourself at least 3 to 6 months, better still 6 to 12 months, to give yourself a chance to be making a decent amount of money. Then you've got to find a good program or a business to actually give you a chance to be able to make some money. So you've got to look around and find a good business, and you want somebody in the business who's going to help you. You want somebody who's going to instruct you what to do, train you. Again, people, they come online, they spend thousands. I've seen people, in the past I've spent a lot of money on some courses and things, and to be quite honest, most of the courses, not particularly running them down, most of the information you can get off YouTube pretty much will cover lots of things to get you going for free. But you pay the course, you know, $500, $1,000, $2,000, and to be honest, people buy it, very rarely complete the actual course. And even if they do complete the course, to be quite honest, the person who sold the course, you can never get hold of them to actually give you any one-on-one extra training. If you do, they probably want, phenomenal amounts of money extra. And the courses, usually, I've seen such a lot of courses where it's so basic stuff, and to be honest, I just don't know how they can charge you for telling you the stuff. As I say, a good tip here, go on YouTube. Google and YouTube will be your best two friends. You can find out pretty much everything you want from Google and YouTube. And YouTube, as I say, they've got videos on pretty much everything. Even people who are trying to flog you stuff will give you free stuff up front, which you can learn off all the free stuff and get enough education off the free stuff to be able to get you moving online, doing affiliate marketing, network marketing, pretty much any other sort of business. So you can learn pretty much everything you want for free. But your best way is to start a program and to start it with somebody who's going to help you. Now, I'm not blowing my own trumpet, but anybody who joins a program with me, I'll give all my time for free. And I'll tell them everything that I've learned over the 20 years of being on the internet. Don't know everything, never will do. Learning every day. But what I do now, I'll pass on to people who want to listen, and they all get treated exactly the same. There's no preference, and everybody gets everything I know. I will tell them completely for free. Don't want any money. If they have had the faith good enough to join me in a program, I will help them. And I've helped lots of people even without them joining any programs, just for free anyway, because that's just the way I am. And there's no doubt lots of other people like me, so you don't have to necessarily pay $500,000, $2,000 for a training course. You can get all the information you need off YouTube and off somebody like myself for free. And you can also be advised what programs to get into, what sort of businesses, because obviously through experience, I've picked up what programs and businesses are good and which ones are not worth looking at. If you don't know anybody, you've got to go through that process and learn yourself. So again, when you're starting online, you've got to try and find somebody who's going to help you, find a good program, have some money to be able to keep you going. So there's a lot of things, and shiny object syndrome. People buy one business or one idea, very rarely give it a chance to even see if it'll work. Lots of times it won't work, probably anyway, but even if it does work, when I say it won't work, it probably did do months ago, but by the time they sell it, they're selling it because it's outdated. And they don't probably try it, put enough effort into it, and then move on because somebody else is selling them something for, $17, where they end up having to pay $200 or $300 after they pay the $17 to get the upgrades. And that's how people make a living online, selling new people products. And they're selling them one a day. I've seen people selling one new product a day, 365 days of the year selling a new product. There's no way in the world there can be 365 products a year that you need to survive online. But these are things you learn through being online and seeing how the business works online. So as I say, another thing, moving shiny syndrome object, they call it moving from one program to another one without giving anyone a chance. And in the end, you just spend money after money after money and then get no results, and you just say, oh, it's all a scam, and pack it up, and you just tell everybody it's a scam. And it's not a scam at all. It's just that you never even give it a chance. So that's another reason people lose money, just by spending money on things they never give a chance to even allow to work, even if they would work. And a lot of times they're outdated and going to take ages to get some small results, if any at all. So yeah, I think that's why most people, as I say, probably well into the 90%, 95% of people will fail and not make money. And really, it's such a big percentage. Most of those could actually be successful if they found somebody to work with, somebody like myself, and there's plenty of other people like me. Find somebody to work with, find a good program, and then stick at that program and focus on it and make that the thing they're going to make work, and stick at it for, as I say, 3-6 months, 6 to 12 months. Give it a good chance. And if you do that, you've got a good chance of succeeding. But 95% of people don't do that, and they just get completely fed up with they have a go, and in the end they find out they're not going to make instant fortunes and give up and think, it's all a scam, that you can't make money online. I can assure you there's people making thousands and hundreds of thousands, if not millions, online. There's plenty of businesses and legitimate businesses, but you've got to give them a go. You've got to have some money behind you, and you've got to do the work every day. You've got to work every day. When I say work, it's not hard work, but you've got to put in this routine of doing something towards helping your business every day. So you've got to put in effort every day. So that's why pretty much 95% of people will fail. One of those reasons, or a combination of some or all of them, and it will never change, because people are people, and that's the way they look at things. And what you've got to do, as I say, be one of the 5% to dedicate yourself, find a good program, find somebody to work with, and stick at that program, have a little bit of money behind you, and just be dedicated to making it work, and you will make it work. So hope that's been of some use to you, and if you think it has been of some use, give me a thumbs up if you're watching this on YouTube, and join my channel. Be really appreciative of that. If you've got any comments, put them in the comments section below this video on YouTube. And same again, if you're watching on Facebook, got any comments, just put your comments below the video. And thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next video.